Good morning to all my beautiful viewers out there. Today, we've got to talk about a collection it's kind of odd. It's a in-store exclusive only, so just forewarning you there, it is in-store only. And it's not releasing on one day. It's kind of like the stores open between this time frame. Come in and buy it then. It's a very weird release schedule for this collection, but in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Isetan Isetan, it's Japan. It's a Japan region. I don't know it. I'm so sorry. I don't know Japanese. The Isetan exclusive Mastermind Japan X Bathing Ape capsule. Yes, guys. So our favorite Japanese streetwear brand, A Bathing Ape, is doing another collaborative capsule with Mastermind Japan, the iconic brand with its, skull and crossbones. I think it took something like 200 attempts by pencil to nail the skull perfectly. There's a whole story behind it. I can't remember it at the moment, but it's been made iconic. You will know the Mastermind skull and crossbones as soon as you see it. Now, they are doing a collaborative capsule that is only releasing in store, and as I said, it's between a time frame. From what I'm seeing, it's like come in today, tomorrow, it's available this week, and then it's shutting down afterwards. Kind of weird. Normally collaborative capsules release on one day and they have just, everyone come in on that one day and that's it. But they decided to do it for like a whole week. So, that's okay. That's okay. And yeah, as I said, in today's video, we're going to be talking about that capsule. We're going to be talking about the pieces that dropped in the capsule. Now, I do have to also say, earlier on in the year, Mastermind Japan and A Bathing Ape did a collaborative capsule. They did it in, I think I want to say, mid-January sounds about right. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to covering it, and by the time it had released, I was thinking of covering it after it released, but everything was releasing at that time period, and I was like, look, I can't focus on something that's already been released. I gotta focus on stuff that hasn't been released yet. So I didn't cover the January capsule, but I'm gonna cover the February one today for you. So in order to cover it, in order to go over all the pieces and have a look at the small little capsule we got going on, we've got to head over to HYPEBEAST. As always, they just have the best photos in the game for me to be able to cover all the pieces. So we're gonna head over to HYPEBEAST, have a look at all the pieces there. But before we do, I'd just like to say, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We've almost hit 2K. We've almost hit 2K. I know a lot of people are probably looking at you like, what? You're at 1,800. Yeah, well, you know what? If everyone subscribed today, if everyone that isn't subscribed today, I reckon we could hit 2K. I want to hit 2K within the next 2 months. Come on, we can do it. We can do it, guys. Share it with all your mates. Get everyone subbed. Sub with all your accounts. I want to see 2K subs. That would be a good goal to hit. Anyway, so let's go talk about this capsule over at the HYPEBEAST article and see what's releasing. And here we are, and probably not for the last time either. I reckon we'll have to come back to HYPEBEAST many more times afterwards to cover further Mastermind Japan versus A Bathing Ape capsules. They do them all the time. HYPEBEAST loves to cover them. I'll try and stay on top of them this time. I know I missed out on the January one, but we're gonna cover the February one and see what's going on. Now, all these capsules generally like to play on the color scheme of either, black or gray, maybe white sometimes with a splash of white, not a lot of white, but they primarily focus on really dark colors. Sort of like how BAPE has BAPE black in that kind of way. They focus on just using black and grays and not really try and use a lot of color. It's kind of cool. It makes for very easy to wear pieces because it's, black. Black is like the easiest color to wear. So yeah, that's really cool. I really like that they try and focus around just one color scheme and also try and make it as co-branded as possible. As you can see straight off the bat, you can tell that it's very co-branded because look, you got half the Mastermind skull there and you got half the shark face there. Bam! And also, I mean, obviously you got the skull and crossbones and the ape head logo there, but ignoring that, you can tell that it's co-branded because look, it's got that. So there looks to be 5 pieces dropping in this collection, and according to the title and the subtitle, it looks like they're also releasing a bear brick as well. So if you're a big fan of collecting bear bricks, you may not also be in Japan, so you might have to call up your plug in Japan to pick you up this bear brick. But anyway, let's dive into all the pieces, let's dive into the release details and see what's going on. So, Mastermind Japan versus A Bathing Ape. drop Isetan exclusive capsule featuring plentiful layering pieces and a dark camo bear brick. So, last month we saw BAPE and Mastermind Japan coming together for a bold Mastermind Japan versus A Bathing Ape capsule. That was the one I didn't cover. That was exclusively available at the collaborative Hong Kong outpost. This time, the two entities have returned for another capsule exclusive to Isetan Shinjuku in Tokyo, marking the first Japanese drop of 2020. The range features a concise slew of garments and accessories embroidered with Stark logos as well as rich camo prints. One noteworthy piece is the black nylon parka in the collaboration with Alpha Industries. No way, really? That's a three-man collab. I mean, I assume they're referring to this one here because it looks very nylon and very parkery, but that's a three-man collab? That is Mastermind Japan, A Bathing Ape, and Alpha Industries. Remember, we touched on Alpha Industries before. They are the American, oh god, I can't remember which state it is. I can't remember the state, but they're a military wear brand that I do need to pick up one of their pieces, or at least one of their collaborative pieces, and they focus on like flight jackets, parkas, bomber jackets, military jackets, all that kind of stuff. So it makes sense if this is the Alpha Industries piece. I mean, let's go over to the second piece. I mean, that could be the Alpha Industries piece as well, because Alpha Industries loves to do flight and bomber jackets. But when it said nylon parka, which it said, yeah, there you go, black nylon parka with Alpha Industries, I assume they're referring to this. I assume that's the case. But that's awesome. I did not know that was a three-way collaboration. That's actually really cool. The piece comes with a relatively boxy build constructed with two wide belt pockets at the chest and flap compartments at the waist. Oh yeah, one there, one there, one there, one there. Complemented by tonal buttons at the center. BAPE and Mastermind Japan logos appear near the upper left shoulder in a contrasting white print. Bam. Just above a small pocket arm. Oh, I mean, yeah, there's a small pocket arm there. Okay. I should have read that part as well. As a final note, the hood can be zipped up all the way, featuring one half of BAPE's iconic shark print alongside Mastermind Japan's skull and crossbones motif on the other half. The same design is placed over a Medicom toy bear brick figure printed over a dark camo pattern. Other pieces, like an all-black bomber jacket, a black cap, and a light-colored camo t-shirt, round up the concise assemblage. The new Mastermind Japan versus A Bathing Ape capsule will be available at Isetan Shinjuku from February 12th to 18th. See what I mean? See what I mean? It's kind of weird. It's kind of from the 12th to the 18th. It's like, you know, you can come in on the 12th, you can come in a couple days later, that's alright, whatever's easy for you. It's very weird, but you know what? You do you, BAPE and Mastermind Japan. So there is the address details. BAPE versus Mastermind Japan, 1/F, 3 Chrome 14-1, Shinjuku, Tokyo, Japan. Let's have a look at all the pieces. So. This is the main piece that everyone's going to be excited about. I mean, I didn't know it was a three-man collaboration. I didn't know it was Alpha Industries, BAPE Japan, A Bathing Ape, and Mastermind Japan. I didn't know it was a three-man collaboration. It's very cool. It's kept very simple by just going all black. I love the use of all the pockets on it though, like a pocket there, pocket there, pocket there, and two more pockets down here. It is just a very, very cool jacket. I like the system how there's buttons here that have rope going around them that tie over this piece here that covers the zip. So obviously the zip goes all the way down because, you know, how else are you going to do the hood? So the zip goes all the way down, but the zip is covered along the whole chest region by this flap, and then this flap connects by these rope pieces and buttons over here. I mean, this is all me going off one photo and explaining all this. I could be totally incorrect, but from what I'm viewing, that's how it looks like it goes. I mean, it looks like a very crazy piece. It could be worn in so many outfits. It's actually really, really cool. Is it for me though? I don't know. There's not much I can say against it. I just don't wear nylon parkas a lot. Parkas aren't really my thing. Literally just give me like 80s styled and fitted bomber jackets and varsity jackets, just any kind of jackets. That's my thing, which leads me on to the second piece. This is definitely my thing. I would have liked a little bit more branding. I know a lot of the time I'm usually against huge branding, and I still am against like having brand logos like plastered all over me, but I wouldn't mind just a little bit, you know, something like the co-branding here. I wouldn't, just a little bit, maybe up over here, maybe on the pocket up here, you know, just a tad. I can see that it says Mastermind Japan in embroidery here with a bathing ape down below in another box. Again, it would have been nice if maybe the embroidery was done in like white, something just a contrast, you know, like it is very dark. I would like just a little splash of color, just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. I could be totally wrong though. There could be a Mastermind Bathing Ape logo on the back of this thing. I don't know. I don't think there's another photo of it, because if we move on, we get the camo shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna assume there's gonna be a logo on the back, but there's no confirmation where that's the case. I honestly don't know. Let's move on to the third piece though, which is the camo t-shirt, featuring the iconic coloring from the BAPE camo with the Mastermind skull in between and the ape head logo as well. They've deviated a little bit from their traditional color palette of just black and gray, but even in the camo you can see they're using splotches of black. The camo is a dark color. It's not something that's super light. So I feel like it still works with the overall color palette or tone that a Bathing Ape and versus Mastermind Japan capsules go for, which is dark, brooding, that kind of vibe. I feel like this still fits into it because the colors are still really dark. Not for me. BAPE camo is, I've said it before in many other videos, it's so hit or miss for me. It all depends on the piece. It all depends on the color of the camo. I'm super picky about it, guys. I mean, maybe you're not. Let me know in the comment section below if this is your perfect BAPE camo tee, or if you're just a huge fan of BAPE camo. Like, do you collect it all? Do you love it all? I'm a little bit fussy. I'm like, you know what? That's a cool piece, but the rest of them, not so much. I am very fussy with it. Let's move on to the last two pieces, because we got one more photo. This is the bear brick that they were talking about. A lot of people do like collecting them. I don't know what size this one will be at, because they come at different size heights. You know, I think it's 100%, 400% and 1000%, but don't quote me on that. I don't collect bear bricks. I think they're just a little bit overpriced for what they are, and I'm not really like a huge collector of them. Either way, maybe you guys are. Definitely let me know if you're a big fan of bear bricks, or if you are interested in this piece here. Obviously this is a three-way collaboration as well, because you have bear brick, you have Mastermind Japan, and you have a bathing ape there as well. It's a cool little piece, but I wouldn't pick it up. They're just not for me. They're just not my kind of collectible. Oh, of course, and the cap. How could I forget about the cap? Interesting that it has a little loop here, a little D loop here. I don't know if it's meant to connect with something, or if there's one on this side, or if they're just like, you know what, let's put a D loop on the brim of the cap. Why not? Okay. It features embroidered dual logos with the Mastermind Japan skull on one side and the shark face on the other. It doesn't seem to feature any other branding on the sides of the caps, but I honestly can't tell because we've only got one photo. It'd be awesome if on the inside of the cap it had BAPE camo, but I don't know if that's the case. These photos, there's not much to show. There's not much that we can really see from these photos, but all in all, it's a cool little capsule. My favorite piece is probably going to be the bomber. I mean, you know, I ramble about it all the time on the channel, but I'm just a huge fan of bombers, so this is probably my favorite piece. But in saying that, I would make some subtle, you know, small changes just to make it more personalized, just to make it more my piece. But I would definitely pick this bomber jacket up. It looks really cool. I like the overall fit of it. I like that it has really cuffed sleeves and waistline. I think that's really nice. I like that aesthetic. A lot of the Jeff Hamilton jackets I have are very much in the same situation. They are very wide, and they come down really thin towards the waist and the sleeves. I really like that aesthetic, so I would say the bomber jacket is my favorite piece for sure. Now, unfortunately, You can tell by the accent, and obviously, I don't know, maybe the bedroom or something. I don't live in Japan, so I'm not going to be able to pick up any of these pieces or see what the retail price is, or etc, etc, etc. And probably a lot of you guys are in the same situation as well. But regardless, either way, what are your guys' favorite pieces? I know that a lot of us can't pick it up. I know that we probably won't ever be able to even see it, because I assume it's going to sell out in Japan, and then everywhere in Japan people are going to be wearing it, but not worldwide, you know? I mean, I could be wrong, but I doubt I'm ever going to see someone walking down an Australian street wearing these pieces. But I could be wrong. I could be proven wrong. Maybe I'll take a photo and upload it to my Instagram story if I see it. Either way, let me know either on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or in the comment section below. What's your favorite piece out of all the pieces in this small little capsule? Do you like the Alpha Industries Bathing Ape Mastermind Japan nylon parka? Are you a fan of the bomber jacket like me? You like it? What would you change if you don't like some things about it? Are you like me where you want just a little bit of obvious branding, or you're okay with this? You like the all black scheme and everything like that? I mean, let me know in that comment section below. Or do you like the camo tee? You're loving the use of the color on it? You think it's really nice? You can wear it with a lot of outfits? Let me know. Fabric? Are you a fabric fan? Or do you just want something sweet, simple, easy to wear, like the cap? Either way, let me know your favorite pieces, your thoughts and opinions on the capsule as a whole, either on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or, as always, in the comment section below. And that's it guys. That is everything that is releasing in the February Isetan exclusive capsule. It's only 5 pieces. It's the cap, the shirt, the bomber jacket, the parka, and the fabric. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Favorite piece, obviously the bomber jacket. Come on, if there's a bomber jacket involved, I am on it. But maybe you'll disagree. Maybe that isn't your favorite piece. Is it the parka? Is it the camo shirt? Let me know what your favorite piece is in the comment section below. Let me know if you're actually in Japan and you're actually going to cop it. I'd be very interested to hear someone and like hear how the copping experience is. I mean, it's coming out on February 12th to 18th, but if anyone's willing to go there during that time period and they're in Japan, let me know how the copping experience was. Let me know what the store is like. Send me some photos of the store on Instagram. I'd be really interested to see what it's like, because obviously I do not live in Japan. But yeah, favorite pieces, comment section below. Let me know how the copping experience is, if you picked anything up or are going to pick anything up. I will be covering a lot today, so get ready for a lot of spam if you've got the notification icon on. There is a lot dropping. We got to talk about a lot. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. We've got to hit 2K, guys. Come on, 2K subs. And that's it. So until the next streetwear video, until the next sneaker video, until the next BAPE video, guys, I'll catch you later.